everybody, welcome to Keeping It Real Estate with your hosts, Jimmy and Bex.
Thanks, Bex, for the introduction. All right, guys, we're going to be talking about what I kind of think is going to be happening in 2023 for the real estate market and kind of where we stand right now. So the December stats are in for Durham region. As expected, we're down about 15% year over year for the average sale price, which sits just over $874,000. Durham region. No surprise to anybody. I'm sure you're not surprised by this with the amount of interest rate increase we've had throughout the year. They're also talking about another one coming up January 25th of this year. I think it's going to be around 25 basis points. Hopefully it's nothing crazy. Hopefully it's not another half or full point.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's going to be the last one. It'll kind of give buyers some more confidence again to get back in the market, and sellers too as well, right?
Yeah.
Inflation has come down, not enough obviously, so it's hard to say.
It's
hard to say whether or not that the Bank of Canada is going to keep increasing the rates or not, or kind of just hold it off. Let's pray that they hold it off.
Yes,
inflation
definitely.
does come down. Anyways, guys, that being said, enough doom and gloom. Let's get on to what we think is going to happen for 2023. For 2023, I believe we're going to see another slight decrease for the first half of the year. I think we're going to, in my opinion anyways, I think we'll see another 2 to 4% decrease. Nothing crazy. I kind of think we're going to be at the bottom shortly. That being said, I do believe it's going to be an awesome opportunity for people looking to buy in real estate, investors, first-time buyers. The reason I say that, not just because I'm a real estate agent trying to sell you something, it's because if you look at historical data, anybody who's ever bought during the dips has always been quite successful. 2008, 2017, we saw it, people were getting houses on sale, and that right now houses are on sale. It's unfortunate that if you're buying an investment property, you're probably not going to cash flow. You're going to have to stick it out for the next couple of years, maybe 15 to 18 months, possibly 2 years of no cash flow. But when rates do come down, you're going to start seeing that cash flow again, right? So I'm going to use an example of people who are buying duplexes in Oshawa for fully fixed up, fully renovated for what, 1.25 million at the peak. Good ones, really nice ones.
Yeah, it was very inflated.
And they were getting what, $4,500 a month combined rent, up and down, 25 up, 2,000 down, plus hydro utilities. Now you're still getting those same rents, and rents are actually at an all-time high, even higher, and climbing just because of affordability of housing and the shortage of housing. That same duplex is now selling for max 850. 800, 850, something not as renovated, not as good of an area, 7.25 to 790 type thing. So that being said, you're typically getting a mortgage, or say those when you're buying it for 1.25, you're all in for like 3,500 to $4,000 a month, your cash flow, no problem. Now you're getting them at 850, say 5.6% interest rate. Yeah. You're about $4,200 a month, rough, give or take, in mortgage payments. Plus you got your taxes, say about $4,000 to $5,000 a year. So let's say you're all in for $4,700, $4,800 a month here with some expenses, and you're getting $4,800, so you're negative $300 a month. It's not the end of the world, guys. If you can sit tight, fork out the $300 a month extra, which I get. You're not cash flowing, sucks, but let me tell you guys, when the market does pick back up again, you guys are going to be saying, wow, I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad I listened to you guys, because I'm telling you now, this will be the year to create a lot of wealth if you're looking for, at the long-term game of this.
Yeah, it's about short-term loss versus long-term gain.
Absolutely. It's just crazy if you say that, right? Because it's like during a boom, hardly any inventory, prices are through the roof, okay? Everyone's getting multiple offers. I have clients coming in, everyone just wanting to go in and buy these prices super inflated. But now that they're on sale, I feel like
with a high interest rate,
nobody wants to buy though. I get the high interest rate, I get that, but you're saving $400,000 versus, okay, say for the next 2 years you pay an extra $4,000 or $8,000, and the prices do hit a mill one again. Yeah, we're talking $300 and something thousand gain you have versus buying during a boom, which
exactly. Then you're paying an overinflated price on a house with a low interest rate, but you're still paying $300,000 to $400,000 more than you would have. Yeah, so versus what, a couple $1,000s in the short term to have huge gains later.
So what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to say, oh, you should go and buy, you should go and buy without due diligence. Absolutely, you should do due diligence, right? Make sure the numbers work, and that's what we're here for. We can teach you, we can show you how numbers work, our predicted forecasts. But what I'm saying is, don't listen to all the FUD that's going on in the media, basically, right? Where they're telling you it's all doom and gloom. Stay away from that. Focus on your end game, what you're looking to do. And I'm telling you now, you won't regret it, right? If you look at any history of any real estate data, you're going to see that real estate will always go up again, right? We can guide you through that, help you out, and just don't not buy just because of what the media is saying, these interest rates. I'm telling all my clients this because I don't want to see them missing out. I'm looking right now, constantly looking, as long as the numbers work, and that's where I can help you out.
Absolutely. And this is the best buyer's market we've had in probably 4 years.
That's what I mean. Yeah, you can go through finance conditions, you can inspection conditions,
Exactly.
do your due diligence, figure out your finances, make sure everything works. And if you're more than comfortable paying for it, and you can put a couple $100s a month extra, no cash flow, big deal, go for it. Don't hesitate on it, because I'm telling you guys, it's going to go up again.
And it's only going to cost more later.
100%. 100%. Just wait for the rates to go down. They will go down. 100%.
Exactly. And honestly, in real estate, it comes down to, no risk, no reward.
Absolutely.
So that's the best thing you can keep in mind is that, yes, it might be a little scary right now, but it will pay off in the long term. And if that's a situation that you can be in, then we are here to help you do that.
Absolutely. Let's talk about sellers now. So sellers in this market, that's
the trickier one.
yeah, that's a huge change right now, right? So back in 2022, 21, end of 21, people were basically just putting a for sale sign on their property and it would sell. You didn't have to do anything. You could have just raised your hands and guys on the house and you're going to get multiple offers. So what I'm saying is, if you're going to be selling your house this year, make sure you hire the right agent. Interview 3 to 5. Make sure they know what they're doing. Make sure they have experience. Make sure they've been through markets. Make sure they got a good team backing, good systems in place. Ask them what their marketing plan is going to be, what they plan on doing throughout this whole process, aside from just putting a sign on the front lawn and signing some paperwork.
Yes.
So if you guys are interested in selling your house, call us and let us show you what we can do. And I'm telling you now, I feel confident. I don't let these markets deter us because I know we're confident on selling no matter what market we're in, right? And that's the difference between us versus a ton of other agents, right?
And that's what you'll find in a market like this. You will see the true difference between a good agent and an agent that maybe works part-time or just isn't as involved. You really want someone that's knowledgeable, that's going to protect your interests, someone that's going to negotiate for you, find the best price, also recommend the best properties.
Absolutely. So that's what I mean, right? So with our team here, what we do is we'll do a full comprehensive marketing plan for you.
Yeah.
It's not just going to be a couple Facebook ads and that. We'll do major social media ads, which is huge in this industry. We're going to stage it. We're going to constantly do videos. We're going to do reels. We're going to keep doing reposts. We're going to do print media. We're going to do any kind of advertising we can do. We're going to possibly put it out there to get your home sold, right? That being said, though, what's the biggest thing here that people have to consider too as well? Pricing, right? We got to consider pricing.
It all comes down to what you're willing to list your house for.
So that being said, right, when you go to like a lot of people, I understand you're emotionally attached. You've seen what the housing market has done in the last year, 2 years. So when we go look at a house that maybe sold for $1 million back in January, and now it's worth $800, $750. Clients are still asking us, well, they sold for $1 million. I'm gonna sell for, I understand the market's down, but I want to list for like $949, $950, and we know it's not there. If you're not willing to sell at market value, which we'll still try to get you more than that, don't sell your house.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, don't list your house right now. That's the biggest problem people are having right now is they're listing your house for overinflated prices, and it's just going stale, it's going stagnant, and all you're doing is driving in the people with lowball offers because, okay, they've been on the market for 40 plus days now, let's go in at $100,000 under asking. So if you're not going to price competitively, my advice to you is hold off, don't sell. If you don't have to, don't do it. But if you're willing to sell, let us be the experts here and let us guide you to what your house will sell for and what we can get it done for and move on.
Absolutely. And I do think that's the difference between a good agent knowing how to manage the expectations of what you're looking for versus the reality we're living in. And you will find agents that will say, oh yeah, I can still get you $1 million. I can still get you $1 million.
Just to lock in the listing.
Just to lock in the
That's all it
listing.
is.
That's not, we are about getting real results for real people.
Absolutely.
We want to make sure we're balancing your expectations with the reality of the market we're in.
For sure, absolutely, and I totally agree with that, right? So it's sellers' expectations got to change, but so do the realtors. Realtors got to also start doing a little bit more work. There's so many realtors out there that are just half-assing. That's all they do. They half-ass stuff, and it's they think they're champions because they started the market. They started the real estate.
Well, they came in during the boom, so they
right?
think, oh, I just put a sign on, I threw a post on Facebook, and bada boom, bada bang, I have multiple offers. Those days are...
Absolutely. But anyways, guys, it was awesome coming on here, and hope you guys can join us. Give us a call. You guys are thinking of selling, buying, please do call us anytime.
Even leasing.
Absolutely, too. That's one thing.
Leasing market is hot.
Leasing is one thing we don't always talk about, which we will talk about in future videos.
Yeah.
Leasing is one thing that we do a full service for too as well. Call us today if you're looking to invest, buy, sell, or just have any questions. Just want to chat.
Yeah.
We're always open to talk. Give us a call today, guys.
And don't forget to make sure you like and subscribe and follow, because we will be doing lots more contests and giveaways, and we're just gonna have a lot of great information about Durham Region's crazy real estate market. So make sure you tune in for every episode. Have a great day.
That's it.